turn with us a dream of being the one who'll dance on the floor and around. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking your girl's heart. Yo, what's up, Mr. Big Guy, Bing Ding, A Dude Z, Laser. I'm back in Hong Kong, by the way. Nice. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Or you can say Happy Independence Day. Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I like to refer to as 4th of July. Y'all like the thumbnail? Hello, Chrysum. How are you doing? You fuck with the thumbnail, guys? I think it's amazing. This one, Happy 4th of July. Different words, different color. Happy 4th of July to you, Jonathan. You too, Laser. Yeah, W. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? The flag is also on my hat, too. It's on my hat. It's beautiful. The fireworks, the flag. I made this thumbnail on CapCut, by the way. Can't believe US turns 205. 250? All right. Matthew striked me 3 times. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard Matthew's doing horrible things again. This is my community post. Let's read this real quick. Let's read this. I heard Stan5 is quitting YouTube forever. Hi, been 10 months since I've ever made a post on this channel, but I just wanted to make my final conclusion. I know y'all have been waiting for me to come back on YouTube, but the conclusion I am about to make might be heartbreaking for people who wanted me to come back for a long time now. I am officially quitting Vesh Clone content. I am officially going to be quitting YouTube only on this channel, and I'll possibly never upload again. Sorry for saying this, but here is why I am quitting. Number 1, loss of motivation. I have been doing Vesh Clone content for almost 2 years now, and after I finally finished my exams, I uploaded my final video on this channel. I decided to make another one, but while I was making another video, I was getting really tired while making my videos, so I have stopped uploading videos. Number 2, moved on to other things. I have officially moved on to other things that had kept me a lot more motivated to this and made me stop motivation from uploading or posting on this channel. Number 3, content very outdated. Vesh Clone content has gotten very boring and very old and boring. Not to everyone else. It has for other people too. Not to everyone else, but to me, and I honestly don't enjoy creating Vesh Clone content anymore. Thanks to all of the people who has supported me, and thank you all for watching my videos. All of my videos, at least most, might soonly be privated, so if y'all want to see my videos again, make sure y'all save my videos or maybe archive them before I private all of them, or maybe most of them, because y'all may never see them again. The channel will be left as it is. Goodbye. There's a peace sign. So yeah, he really did quit YouTube. By the way, Matthew called me Diddy, and not just that, he even called me retarded behind my back, even though I'm autistic. Matthew's fucking ableist as fuck. Spectacle is going up again. Let's see.
I think you deserve that spot, bud. What are you trying to
She fell.
do? Be a Beyblade? Bro went from Michael Jackson to getting a Michael fraction. I'm surprised the world didn't start shaking. Girls.
Not just that, he was also planning to make expose video on Jugger and Dustin and Talon, including me. Yeah, he's even gonna make a video on me too. That dude's so lame. Like he's making a video on somebody, and Peachy only has like how many subscribers? Let me check again. 78 subscribers. He's making a video on somebody with 78 subscribers. He also said I'm restarted. Matthew needs to let it go. Let it go. You know that song from Frozen? Yeah, but he really does have to let it go. Like Matthew can't be basically he can't fucking do that shit. I'm back, y'all. Matthew needs to let it go because he is going up Frozen KPDH reference. And because I brought it up, let it go for Matthew to rage bait him. Yeah, and Matthew's acting fucking dumb as shit, you know? He's acting dumb as shit.
Say height matters in guys. Well, look at this then. Me after eating Taco Bell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Margot Robbie, she just turned 36 in July 2nd. Oh yeah, have y'all boosted her on famous birthdays? And yes, it was Yuri's birthday yesterday. She turned 17. Happy birthday to her. Alright, let's see what Bing Ding sent me. Oliver Tree.
Me llamo Roberto. Me gusta bailar.
I think I heard this song from TikTok before. This shit hard as fuck. For real. I've listened to this song through TikTok videos before. Yo, what's up, Yuri? How are you doing?
What's on the rules for breakfast today? What's on the words of 4 minutes to say? I need to let my hair down and grow up like a real ass bitch. A real ass bitch, bitch. What's on the rules for breakfast today? What's on the words of 4 minutes to say? I need to let my hair down and grow up like a real ass bitch. Eat up my whole life. I've been shot down, kicked down twice. Ain't no stopping me, so I'm making all the things I like. I've been beat up my whole life. I've been shot down, kicked down twice. Ain't no stopping me tonight. I'ma get all the things I like. My niggas taking over. Rock Hampton, call your mama. My niggas going platinum.
Yo, what's up, Matthew? What's up, Egghead?
Right next, see you to the doctor. Bus boy, this is One Direction. Making niggas itch like a skin infection. Did me wrong like a perfect section. Did me wrong, you can change the song, honey. Who got me riled up? Who the lame ass bitch wanna talk about us? Ooh, who got me riled up? Who the lame ass bitch wanna talk about us? Ooh, come get it from me.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. What's up? Krusty's cousin, how are you doing?
Come get
Make sure to like the stream, everybody. It's the 4th of July, and we're here to celebrate Independence Day. And it looks like Matthew over here, he doesn't want to celebrate Independence Day. Matthew's doing bad stuff again, and like Matthew's probably against 4th of July because you already know him, right? He's racist. Oh, Matthew, remember this one? Hold on, let me go on my second channel. Hold on. Is that you over there? Is that you? Look at that. The egghead. Humpty Dumpty ass person. L racism because racist people are so stupid.
From it, come get it from it. Break necks on the chiropractor.
Yo, Matthew, do you want me to point out your most embarrassing stuff ever, dude? Hold on. Let me go on your channel. Oh, he revamped his fucking channel. Yo, Matthew, whenever I call you a horrible person, dude, look what you fucking said, dude. You said, what does horrible mean? Bro does not even know what horrible means, and he's 13 years old. Oh, my bad. He's 13 years old. He says, you know exactly what it means. You just said it. He says, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This motherfucker's retarded. Another reason why Matthew's retarded. What the fuck does clanker mean? You know exactly what it means, bro. Stop acting dumb, bro. You literally said I'm not a horrible person, and then you proceeded to say, what does horrible mean? Like, gang, don't say it if you don't even know, bro. Like, you're probably fucking trolling, dude. Like, I can tell you're fucking trolling, dude. It's corny, bro. You're such a cornball, Matthew. Wait. Like, yeah, everybody cut ties with Matthew. Like, literally everybody in this community should cut ties with Matthew. Like, Matthew, we literally trusted you, dude. But you didn't. I will do something. You're not doing jack shit, bro. This is exactly why we shouldn't have trusted you, Matthew. I will do something to get my memories back. Yeah, son.
Come get it from me. Break necks on the chiropractor. Come on down, you know I got ya. Real shit feeling saturated. Real life is my fuck the haters. Break necks on the chiropractor. Come on down, you know I got ya. Real shit feeling saturated. Real life is my fuck the haters. When you see me in the street, they say willy willy. When you don't see me in the street, I'm like a hillbilly. Outside, cause nobody wanna see my willy. Outside, everybody wants some willy. When you see me in the street, they say willy willy. When you don't see me in the street, I'm like a hillbilly. Outside, cause nobody wanna see my willy. Outside, everybody wants some willy. Is your wrong when we hate the room? Most of these niggas only in the tune. Yeah, the sounds of the better when we spin the tunes. Everything feel right like you in the womb. What I'm gonna bet you in the afternoon. Top shot money, that's my new perfume. Twist it up like the end of the hell of fumes.
Oh. Matthew saying, what's a creep? Bro. You're so stupid, Matthew. I can't take you seriously, dude. You're just so stupid, bro. Like, you're so fucking... Your IQ is so fucking low, dude. Like, you never understand anything, gang. And you're acting like you don't fucking know us. How embarrassing, gang. How embarrassing, bro. That's so embarrassing, bro. Motherfucker cannot be this good at rage baiting. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You're not that good at rage baiting, little bro. It's like, bro. How are you gonna say words if you don't even know what they fucking mean, gang? Like, get that through your head, little bro. I don't know who you guys are. You know what, bro? Matthew, someone needs to smack the fuck out of you so that way you can actually be able to know what some shit means, bro. Like the fact that you're starting drama again, Matthew. His mom already spanked him. Yeah, he's probably gonna say, "What does spank means? It means to slap someone's ass. Like spank someone's ass. Like that's what parents do. They spank their kids to like discipline them. You know." Bro is rage baiting at this point for real. Stick Brit, welcome in, Stick Brit. Yo, Matthew, you want to rage bait me? I could rage bait you too, Matthew. Like I could do the exact same thing, bro. You want to play with me? I got you. Should I just hide him? No. Leave it. If Matthew actually gets mad, it's funny. Like, I know Matthew hates it when people say he loves Big Macs, bro. What's up, Guns Boy? How are you doing, bro? He eating Dave's hot chicken right now. I'm doing good. What about you, Jonathan Tetch? He said it himself. F slur. Dumbass, you think I hate that song? No, I don't hate it. Jonathan, I would like to share a video to all of you. Okay, nice. Hold on. I think I found another screenshot from 3 days ago. I think Matthew said he likes McDonald's. Someone's falling to rage bait. All the things I like. I've been beat up my whole life. I've been shot down, kicked down twice. Ain't no stopping me tonight. I've been get all the things I like. Oh no. Yo, what's up, Shadow? How are you doing, bro? Yeah, Matthew does have dementia. Jonathan, can you give me mod? Sure. Wait, Shadow, did you subscribe? Matthew's brain has left the chat. What's a world? You don't know what a world means? Hold on, Matthew. Is this you? Oh shit. Wrong one. Wrong one.
Oh shit.
Bro.
Wrong one. Wrong one. Oh shit. Bro.
Yeah, my bad. I meant to give Shadow Mod. I meant to get Shadow Mod, bro. I took it away from Matthew, alright? I accidentally gave it to him. My bad, bro. Alright, Shadow. Check your mentions, Jonathan. Bro's still editing my words. Do y'all watch anime? I don't really watch it that much, to be honest. Guess your brain isn't any better as Matthew's. Nah, I quit. Fat Thew is the new name. Yeah. Check your mentions. What's up, Timmy? How you doing?
Careful, hey, hey. Stay. Hey, hey.
I am puzzled.
This is totally Matthew. Like, this is how Matthew totally acts. He probably act like this in school. I'm not gonna lie.
I am green. I'm yellow. I'm light blue. It's an octopus.
Well done, everyone. See you next time.
Yellow is Matthew. Yep, yellow is Matthew. All right, Shadow said, Jonathan Tetch, click this link. It's the link about Death Note opening 2. Open Sesame. I've been roasted. Oh yeah. Let's go. Stickbrit's link. Let's see Stickbrit's link. I've been roasted.
This is
We
part
all
3.
like it raw, but there's consequences. Some people get a rash, others get a gremlin named Nash. It's not just you that suffers. No, when you don't pull out, the rest of us are pulled into your nightmare.
Your
Cut to me
videos are
3
low
weeks ago,
quality,
and I'm one of the
and
last
even
people
your
to board
camera
Clint
hates
Austin.
you.
When I get to my seat, I notice an empty one next to it, and I'm thinking, sweet, poor man's first class. Then I heard it. God, please. I know I
Even
make a lot of
crying
diddler
babies
jokes,
are
but
better
excuse me.
than this crap.
Hey, is this your seat? That's right. I sat next to a couple and their 11th-month-old baby. 12, he needs a seat, but 11, it's fine. Just hold in your arms. Who needs a life preserver when you're
I
holding a
bet that guy
poodle?
is you,
I was expecting
because
a
you
cry
get
fest,
500
but what I got was
pimples
much
a day
worse.
from
Because
how
this
bad your
D-man would just
videos are.
randomly... No build-up either, just a sporadic... Oof, thanks, kid. Almost fell asleep there. On top of the random shrieks, this kid had permanent I'm about to throw up face. Now,
Ever had a
Oh, there's his video next.
teacher that just made you hate their lessons?
I bet
Well,
all your
you probably
teachers
have. So
mistake
here's a
you for
story
a
about the
microbe or
worst
a
teacher
fly.
Yeah, justice for Stickbrit.
I had in
Because you were the
secondary
middle
school.
kid in your
It was
family,
my
aren't you?
first year of secondary school, and I was on my way to one of my lessons, and I was chilling out with some of my homies, and then I saw her, a teacher that I will come to know as my least favorite teacher from secondary school. And this teacher, when I first saw her, she
Your
had a
teacher
face
was
that
so
just
much
screamed,
better
I
than your
fucking
messy
hate you
self
all.
and
But
boring
I wanted to
videos.
give her the benefit of the doubt. And how was my first lesson with her? Trash! Total trash!
I can guarantee that most of you watching this video have been told these lies before in your life. Whether it was your school teacher, your parents, I don't know who told you this, but it's bull. I don't know why they're telling you
Your
this.
whole
Anyways,
channel
the
in
first
life
lie we
is a
got on
lie.
the list
Just
today
trust
is
me.
don't
Nothing
sit
is
too
real in
close
your
to
world,
the TV.
even
You'll
you are not
damage your
real,
eyes if you
because
do
your
that.
existence
Oh, really?
was
Then it
God's
must be
mistake.
some sort of miracle how I'm not blind yet. I'm sitting in front of a PC monitor pretty close to my face right now. And I spend a lot of time editing these videos despite the really low quality. I just
Everyone
can't
in
draw
your
if my
world
life
is
depended
low
on
quality.
it. I'm sorry.
Bro,
Trust me, everybody's
bro.
looking
Your
at their
fans
phone
are
every day.
unsubbing
What do you
and
mean?
subbing to
You
me.
sitting too
You
close to the
literally
TV
fake your
screen? You
videos,
practically have
and
a
I'm
screen in front of our face
500X better.
24/7 at this point. Like, bro,
Nah, leave it. Don't harass him. She said, "I'm gonna turn them into a femboy." Yeah, I think this video is just satire. All right, you don't got to roast them back. It's just satire.
what are you even talking about? I'm looking down at the poll.
Thanks for watching. On July 15th, The Stickman Wars, the movie will come out, where I'll roast 13 Stickman YouTuber S. in one video. So stay tuned. Anyways, goodbye.
Stickman Wars. 5 things I don't care about.
There are so many things I don't care about. The amazing
Yep, I did put one comment. One thing I don't care about, and that is the digital circus.
Digital Circus, the FNAF movies, and a lot more. So let's find out my 5 things I don't care about. Potentially 6, I don't know. The first thing being Gameoverse, or however you say it. Game Oververse, however the fuck you say it. This part's going to be quite short and sweet because this is only the pilot. I'm sure the series will get better as the series progresses. But why are some people treating this like this was the next best thing since sliced bread? It was in development hell for like 12 years. Look, I get that, but there's still stuff you can criticize about it. For my first criticism, I thought the joke didn't land here and there. And I feel like the plot for this show isn't quite original because I feel like I've seen this plot
So the spectacle. What the fuck did you just say, bro? Yes, Spectacle does have a new short.
shows beforehand. But overall, as more episodes come out, I think the show will come out great. But anyways, going to move on to the next thing I don't really care about. And number 2 is The Amazing Digital Circus. Again, another show from Glitch. And the thing that's just been added to Fortnite. But remember, guys, they're still indie, right? Even though their shows have been added to Prime Video, Netflix, and more recently, Fortnite! Yeah, so indie, am I right? Yeah, this show really never captivated my interest. I only watched like the first 2 episodes and was like, yeah, this is not for me. And also, am I the only one that finds this show a little bit overrated? Because everywhere I go on the internet, I hear, this show's so good, this show's amazing. Even though when I watch the episode, I'm like, okay, this is fine. But why is everyone treating this like this is the greatest thing since sliced bread? And also the fandom, like, wow, that fandom is crazy. Hopefully they don't find this video, am I right? They found it, didn't they? Of course I fucking did. And for the next thing I don't really care about are the FNAF movies. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion with the FNAF fandom, but the FNAF movies are shit. Well, the first one's actually not that bad. It's the second one I'm more on about. But before I get into the movies, the FNAF fandom glazes the second one like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Especially one FNAF fan channel I don't want to name. All the second film is Keyjang like, hey, do you get this reference? Do you get that reference? Oh, do you see this animatronic from a certain game? Like, Jesus Christ, Scott, think of a fucking story. And I
Time me out, Diddy Blood. I'm good, Diddy Blood.
I bet the reason why the second one was so shit is because there was no one to clean up the script, unlike the first one. And this is why I really hope the third one does have someone to clean up the script for Scott, because I don't need another film of Keyjang like, hey, recognize this thing? You have to like this movie now. But anyways, I want to move on to the next thing I don't really care about. Well, it's more like two things. I just want to put them into one category because they're made by the same person. So the next two things I don't really care about are Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. And the reason I don't really care about them is because they're both shit. And having the conversations in the show, literally like, hey, you want to go down to the Tesco's down the fucking road? Yeah, I want to go to the Tesco's down the fucking road. And rinse and repeat. So if you haven't catched on in this video yet, I don't really like these shows or I think they're overrated. Please,
That's obviously you, Matthew. You are the Diddy Blood. LT Beast is right. You took it so seriously, bruh. Rith has a new short. Cool.
let me know down in the comments of things you don't really care about. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Well, before...
Outtakes. There are outtakes in this video.
Go on criticising this show, Digital Circus, let me give one positive about this show. I think most of the voices actually do well with what they got. Well, except for that one stream, Michael. We're all thinking the same question. How delusional can a fandom be? Like, we all can't be praising one of the most shittiest horror films of all time. So...
Alright, I'm with my grandpa. Fuck your grandpa, Matthew.
How delusional is too delusional for a fandom? What if they think that these movies are the greatest thing of all time and Security Breach is a bad game? At what point does a fandom's ignorance become, oh, it's just a fandom being a fandom, into, oh yeah, you're delusional? I ask myself this because there's a FNAF YouTube channel that seems to be normal, but when you look at their community posts, it's one of the prime examples to show how delusional the FNAF fandom can be sometimes. Because some of their posts include fake posters of calling it the best horror film of all time, and also it's for the fans is pure cope. You might as well call these movies It's for the Fans, the movie 1 and 2, because they are disappointments but somehow keep the fandom happy, and make millions at the box office.
Ooh, you see that big red button up there? You should totally press it. Come
I like this new outro.
on, guys. You can press it, right? Press the goddamn button!
Alright, so he wanted me to check my mention tabs. Make a StreamYard? I'm good. This is by my friend. Yeah, that intro, that outro, that's the best outro. Jonathan, can you react to this? Sure. Oh, okay. January. February. March. Rith has a new short. I know. You don't gotta spam it. Rick rolled. I rickrolled Jonathan LM.
Today, we're gonna learn some iconic soccer skills. Follow me.
IDRO, IDRO, what are you on about? What happened to Vesh Remy shorts? What do you mean, bro? Nothing. He's still falling off, but he's still grinding, though.
First bite for you. It's not that bad.
That chalky milk is gonna make a fucking spicy milkshake in your stomach.
Pack, fourth packet. Let's see how many bites it takes me to eat this whole bowl. Oh no.
Guys, I'm about to leave. Peace. See you later, Shadow.
Yeah, your toilet about to be on life support, bro.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, no shit, you're done. You basically ate the whole thing.
2 times spicy bowl time.
Bro, she took one bite of the damn ramen. Are we serious? At least it didn't overreact.
First bite for you. It's not.
All right. Before I leave, I'm gonna say one more thing. Okay. Shremmy's corny and unfunny. To some people. Yeah, he is unfunny. To some people. I still like him, though. It's what you can believe, though. Diddy, I thought the F slur was body shaming. No, it's a slur against gay people. Dude, you're so slow, Matthew. I can't take you seriously, dude. You're so slow, like I said, bro. That's not what the F slur is. It's a slur against gay people. That's not what the F slur is. It found a way better version of Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters.
I smoked the bowl, now I'm so stoned.
What happened to Spacer? He quit YouTube last year, bro. What happened to Stand in 5? He quit YouTube, obviously. IDRL, no offense, but why do you keep saying pointless stuff, bro?
Down the wind. Speaking Korean. Oh shit, got so high, I was out of my mind. I can't even feel my own face. Was a problem child, smoking black and now I'm about to get laid. You're about to get sprayed. Now I'm flying.
Matthew said I'm not dumb, I'm trying to rage bait. Well, you're terrible at rage baiting, Matthew. Like, it doesn't even work like that, bro. You're just trying to act so dumb so that way we could have to explain to you what those words mean. Like, bro, your ego is so fragile. You refuse to cry whenever we criticize you. Like, you're actually so ridiculous, dude.
For dining, cause I got the munchies. Luke Skywalker, they don't need a reason to bang these demons. Now it burns when I pee. We going up, we about.
Oh, yeah, this one is better. Yeah, it is better. It's from the new scary movie. Nice. Matthew's ego is fragile as an egg. That's why he is called Humpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Yeah, like Matthew, quit trying to do this like acting so dumb rage bait thing. It's completely pointless.
Be talking, gonna be smoking. Oh, up, nigga, we smoking.
Looney made a new short. I don't really pay attention to Looney. IDRO. I don't know why you're telling me. I don't watch Looney.
Gonna be talking, gonna be smoking. That's some good.
Can I just time out IDRO? Yes, you can. You can. Cause he's just saying pointless stuff right now. And it's annoying. Thank you. And it's annoying. Both Chrysum and British Stickman timed him out. Is 5 minutes good enough? Yep, it is good enough. This could give him some time. Alright, so Bing Ding, we got links from Juggernaut and Bing Ding. I'm gonna go for Bing Ding first.
Great head. Oh, yeah, we gotta keep that pressure on.
And is the active cash Visa credit card.
Matthew's rage bait is low as his IQ. Yeah, it's low. Like, it's completely pointless for Matthew to completely say what does horrible mean or what does dumb or retarded mean when he's literally just obviously doing it. Like, he's saying the most pointless shit now. Hey, Jonathan, there's a Siren Head movie coming out soon. It's been written and potentially directed by the guy that made Weapons and Barbarian. There's a Siren Head movie. I would love to see that. Dude, I love Siren Head. Like, Siren Head is one of the most scariest entities. Like, Cartoon Cat, I know they made a movie about him, but dude, a Siren Head movie, I would love that. Seeing that in theaters would be amazing. I've also seen Black Phone 2 before. I want to see Black Phone 3. If they make Black Phone 3, I'd watch it. This would be a second sequel that could be even better than the first Black Phone movie or the second movie. there's potentially going to be a new Slender Man movie as well, but there's nothing confirmed. Hopefully, it's better than the 2018 one. If that never happens, of course. Yeah, well, yeah. If they make a sequel to it, I watch it too. The first Slender Man movie terrified me. It's just seeing a faceless entity looks scary. We're gonna watch this video after this one. It says, "Will Black Phone 3 happen? Update from directors' theories." We don't know yet. How did it scare you that? How did that scare you? That movie was shit. The face just looks so intimidating. Like I liked it at first, but when I watched it again, I was like, that wasn't my favorite. Like I thought I actually liked it at first, but it's not my type. It's just not. Yo, what's up? All right. This video is going to be interesting.
Who funds Peggy Flanagan? A private prison company that builds ICE detention centers and separate.
Have you heard of the
Guess at least you admit it was as awful film now? Yeah. I did.
Have you heard of the grabber? I killed him.
Black Phone 2 just hit theaters this past weekend, and it's already making bigger waves than its predecessor. BP2 brought...
Sorry I'm late again. Welcome back to get fried. Diddy Blood? That didn't make sense. Well, welcome back to the live stream. You're here to get fried, egghead.
But in 26.5 million here in the States, which is just shy of 4 million more than the original's domestic opening weekend. Worldwide total is 42 million against a $30 million budget. This icy sequel is still a long way from profitability. However, it needs to hit the 70.
Let's watch Stickbird's link. I'll come back to that video, guys. I will come back to the Black Phone 3 video. Black Phone 3. To that video.
The palest man, the blackest suit, bigger than the tallest brute. Fear the man, the slender man, for he can do what no one can.
Came upon a 12-year-old female. She appears to be stabbed. She appears to be what? Stabbed.
Wire and Geyser are accused of stabbing the friend and leaving her for dead. Police say the suspects were inspired by a character on a website.
Slender Man, a faceless ghoul.
We never thought she could possibly believe that it was real.
She told me we had to. She said that he'd kill our families.
Who's he?
A man. He can be anywhere from 6 feet to 14 feet tall. He doesn't have a face. His skin is white.
She needed to prove. That Slender Man existed and would be able to do that by killing somebody.
You forget how much it sucks to be a kid.
They don't know how to differentiate between fantasy and reality.
People are captivated by Slender Man. That's what I call power.
To believe in the boogeyman isn't that hard, and they believed it was real.
She lifts up her jacket, shows me the handle of a knife.
What were you thinking?
Dear God, this is really happening.
Some footage in this documentary was stolen from YouTube channels like They stole the footage from the creators without permission. Did the creator strike them, or did they do something after that?
Have you heard of the grabber? I killed him.
Black Phone 2 just hit theaters this past weekend, and it's already making bigger waves than its predecessor. BP2 brought in 26.5 million here in the States, which is just shy of 4 million more than the original's.
Couldn't do anything because it's technically public stuff. Because it's on YouTube, they couldn't do anything, I meant. Oh. Yeah, like I wouldn't want somebody stealing my shit. I wouldn't really take that. Like me personally, I would strike that person too. Jonathan, you should watch Alice in Borderland on stream. I'm good. Thank you though. I appreciate it. That would be a good idea. Maybe I should watch that, like I can't just like say that, but I should watch it. Not this stream though. I don't know when, but
Domestic opening weekend. Worldwide total is 42 million against a $30 million budget. This icy sequel is still a long way from profitability. However, it needs to hit the 75 million.
And also HBO is a massive company, so it's probably impossible to sue them. Yeah, it is. He's wearing a Pennywise shirt. Okay, this shirt he's wearing, it's perfect. Like, man, I am in for Black Phone 3. Like, the first Black Phone movie, like the Black Phone, I think the Black Phone was okay. It's not really my personal type because the grabber in the first movie is just a regular human. So that movie is at least a 5 out of 10. But Black Phone 2, that's a 10 out of 10 because in the second movie, he comes back as a vengeful spirit and gains powers similar to Freddy Krueger. Like, I think Black Phone 2 is better than the first Black Phone movie. But Black Phone 3, it might even be greater than the first sequel to Black Phone. Like, I'd like to see the grabber's backstory. Like, I want to see it. Like, giving the grabber an origin story, it would be amazing. Okay, don't spam Timmy.
Arc to achieve that, but it is certainly igniting a fiery excitement as word of mouth spreads. The critics may not have been super hot on this one, but the audience certainly loved it. With Blumhouse's focus seemingly in the sequel market the most these days, it begs the question of will a Black Phone 3 happen? I think there's a lot of directions this franchise could go in next, including something that jumps from an in-universe short film created by Scott Derrickson between making Black Phone 1 and 2. So let's talk a little bit about the future of the Black Phone franchise.
We gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
Oh, not this ad again. Come on.
Yeah, but where's the golf cart?
Hey everybody, I'm Killjoy Jake, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. If you like talking about upcoming horror flicks as much as I do, then make sure to like this video and subscribe for more wild theories just like this one. Also, the best way to support this page is by becoming a Patreon supporter or channel member, where you'll get bonus review videos each week. Thank you to my channel members and patrons. Now let's get into this video. I gotta start this off by saying I never needed the Black Phone to become a franchise after that first standalone movie, but I am glad that it has. In my review for the sequel, I correctly predicted that this would be a polarizing release after getting to see it early. The online reaction to Black Phone 2 does not shock me in the least. It's not a total departure from what was going on in that first film, but it's different enough to kind of shock people who were fans of that original film. We've thrown a little dash of Elm Street into the pot now, and it has a different flavor, that's for sure. While I still prefer the more emotional and grounded story of the original film, the grabber cosplaying as a frozen over Freddy Krueger in the sequel was incredibly...
A frozen over Freddy Krueger, if you watch Black Phone 2, like, if you've ever seen the first Black Phone movie, like, if some people could agree with me why I think the Black Phone is okay, It's just the quality of it. It's the grabber being a human. But the grabber being a supernatural entity in the second one, similar to Freddy Krueger, is even intense. Like, he's basically like Freddy Krueger if Freddy Krueger was reborn in ice and wore a devil horn mask like that. Like, I think there should be many sequels because I would like to see the grabber. I want to see the grabber also have a face off against Freddy Krueger too. Even though Freddy Krueger already had a face off against Jason Voorhees, then he should probably face off against Michael Myers. Like, if the grabber could face off against Michael Myers, that would be great. I wonder if there will be a new Nightmare Elm Street film. A new Elm Street film? I wonder that too. Like, I wonder how the original Freddy Krueger is doing ever since he got defeated by Jason Voorhees. Because I know he's still undead, but I want to see what happens.
Cool. As a huge Nightmare on Elm Street fan who wants to see another movie in that franchise one day, knocking on every piece of wood in my entire apartment here, this sort of scratched the itch. I'm gonna start campaigning for Scott Derrickson to do the next Nightmare on Elm Street film after this film, that is for sure. After the 2021 movie's conclusion of the grabber getting the cold death he deserved, I definitely didn't feel the need for a sequel to that film. This unnecessary yet pretty damn fun sequel, however, opened up the floodgates for many more of these things to be made. Before I go any further, I just want to put a big ol' nasty spoiler warning on this video moving forward. We're gonna get into some spoilers for Black Phone 2. So if you have...
Oh yeah, by the way, there was a scenario where Batman did face the grabber. Batman versus the Black Phone. Yep, there it is.
Seen that movie yet, go check it out and then come on back. Like, seriously, stop watching. This one is totally worth your time in the theaters. Go watch it. Black Phone 2 shows Finney answering multiple phones throughout that only he can hear ringing. It's ghosts from the other side likely asking him for help. Finney's sister Gwen is also having terrifying dreams about the kids who were murdered before the grabbers started to terrorize their hometown. I think this potentially opens up the franchise to infinite possibilities. If they're interested in that kind of thing, let me explain. You could write in that the grabber went on killing sprees in all different parts of Colorado or even the surrounding area before he trapped Finney in that basement. Gwen gets more visions of ghosts as Finney gets more ominous calls from the dead that need their help. The grabber could come after them once again as they try to locate bodies in an all-new setting. What could make this direction different from Black Phone 2, because let's be honest, that sounds like the exact same movie we all just watched in the theaters, is that you could kind of follow Finney and Gwen at a different stage in their life. This seems to be a big motivation behind making Black Phone 2, according to director Scott Derrickson. He's described the original Black Phone as this like middle school coming of age tale, where this is more of like a high school flick. That is especially noticeable in the difference in age of the characters from then to now. We watch these characters and actors grow up in between movies, almost like the Stranger Things kids and how they're fucking 50 now. That's a good base for keeping the fans interested in showing up for another film. I want to see what these guys are doing in the late 80s now, opposed to the early 80s and late 70s. Black Phone 3 could be a college movie, for instance. Now, another way that you can make a Black Phone 3, which would feel a little more like Black Phone 2 in the sense that it's a little more ambitious, a little more of a swing for the fences, and also a little different than...
Dude, Black Phone 3 would actually be college because, you know, it would focus on Finney Blake's life because I think he would probably be at least 18 or 19 years old in the third film. And I think it would also most likely have to focus on the grabber, but who knows? We might actually be able to get how the grabber became a monster because I knew in the book he was named Albert Shaw. Like, that's his human name. But I'd like to see what else he's doing now since he's trapped back in hell.
We got before is that, and bear with me now, You could introduce new villains and protagonists. This is something that the series has technically already done too, and you might not even be aware of it. More on that in a little bit. Blumhouse could set this franchise up like one of its flagship series that is currently filming entry number 6, the Insidious franchise. Instead of going total Nightmare on Elm Street, this series could be a marriage of the two biggest Dream Demon series out there, Insidious and A Nightmare on Elm Street. You could have different crazed killers from beyond the grave haunting our clairvoyant characters.
Yo!
Who look to
Hold on. That looks like fucking Darth Maul, bro. Yo. They make Freddy Krueger look like Darth Maul. Is that even Freddy Krueger? Or is that somebody else? That is me. That is not you, Matthew. Shut the fuck up. You're a bitch, Matthew. That is the monster from Insidious. He kind of looks similar to Darth Maul and Freddy Krueger combined. He kind of looks like it a little. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
On Earth still bury bodies to take away their supernatural power.
Oh. AI mode, I don't care about AI mode right now.
Who look to unearth still buried bodies to take away their supernatural power. New ghost kids, new killers, maybe even new characters. Even though I think I really like Mason Timms and Madeline McGraw. I don't want to give them up.
Yo, I like Madeline McGraw too. But Mason Thames, he's a goat. He's the goat. Diddy, I don't. Why do you keep saying that? Oh, hello, Veronica. How are you doing?
By any means. I really want to follow these same characters again. Maybe they could be going after an all-new killer in some other part of the world, helping out some other kids whose souls are trapped in limbo, essentially. This could work for a number of reasons. The price tag on Black Phone 2 was nearly twice as much as the original, considering Ethan Hawke's return as the grabber. Any big-name actor like...
Welcome back, Yuri. Yo, Yuri. Have you ever seen the Black Phone before? Because I'm thinking Black Phone 3 might be better than both Black Phone, the Black Phone and Black Phone 2.
That is going to ask for more money for a sequel to a hit. Getting a less expensive actor who...
Yeah, I saw the trailer of the Black Phone. Yeah. The first Black Phone movie, Yuri, like, I was talking about it to everybody on stream that the first Black Phone movie was okay. But I talked about that I really like Black Phone 2 because in that movie, the grabber's a supernatural entity similar to Freddy Krueger. And the third movie, I'm down to actually see what he's doing since he's in hell. And he got trapped there after Finney, Gwen, and all the other people discovered the 3 dead boys to weaken the grabber's power.
Isn't lesser in talent, of course, to portray a new killer could drive the budget down a little bit. That way there's not only more killers to conquer here, but also profit margins. I think Jason Blum really liked that last point. This feels like such a given as well, considering the fact that these movies take place during prime serial killer golden age during the late 70s and now 80s. You could come up with a whole slurry of different faux serial killers for Finney and Gwen to tackle in new films. If you really wanted to and had a good idea, of course. Don't just pump out some grace.
Thanks for the moderator, Johnny Wise, no problem. Yeah, I should watch the Black Phone, not gonna lie. Yeah. And, like, you could probably be able to see the scenes in the Black Phone, why I truly think it was okay. But you should also watch the Black Phone 2, Yuri. Like, you could probably see that Black Phone 2 is even better since the grabber is a supernatural entity in the second one. You'll definitely like that one. I like that one a lot.
Flop Blumhouse. Too many franchises are starting to do that. The only problem with this direction is that the impetus for Black Phone 2 was the personal connection that the grabber had to the Blake family. So how would these main characters be involved for future sequels that involve different kinds of killers? Someone who maybe doesn't have a personal
Hey,
connection.
Jonathan needs a new Blair Witch movie coming out. There's a new Blair Witch movie coming out. Let's watch the trailer. We're gonna react to it on stream after this. Blair Witch. New. Sorry, I really messed up on that, but hey, Jonathan, there's a new Blair Witch movie coming out. It's okay, Stickbrit. I mess up too. It's okay. Okay. Blair Witch. Okay, that's not the one. 2026. The reboot. Is it this one?
Action to both Finney and Gwen. I mean, you could just invent new characters who can also
It's coming out in 2027. That's the right one. We're gonna definitely react to this one.
talk to ghosts in one way, shape, or form, or also have messed up, scary dreams. The franchise has technically already done this. We're getting to that point now, baby. Scott Derrickson's contribution to the anthology.
It's confirmed not to be a reboot, so it's a sequel to the original. I love sequels. They're amazing.
Horror film VHS 85 is called Dreamkill. It's his segment that stars Scott Derrickson's real-life son, Dashiell Derrickson. Gunther's camera records his cosmic dreams that show a crazed serial killer going after different...
A new era of American shipbuilding is here.
Box combo for George. I see you, Louis.
Raising Cane's. It's kind of like what they did with Halloween 2018. That they got rid of the other films except for the original. Yeah. You know, Halloween 2018, when I first watched Halloween 2018, the Michael Myers that didn't have a healing factor and it was just portrayed as being human, I think Halloween 2018 was actually not that great. I think it was okay, but I still like the original Michael Myers since the Curse of Thorn Michael Myers is way more scarier than the 2018 version because he's definitely a supernatural entity in the original timeline. Michael's just a human with superhuman powers in 2018.
Food's on the way.
Please don't... Camera records his cosmic dreams that show a crazed serial killer going after different people in his town. The interesting thing about all of this is it shows the killings multiple days before they happen. If that sounds a lot like Gwen's situation in Black Phone 2 to you, well, that's probably because Gunther is her cousin. That's revealed in a little throwaway line of dialogue by Gunther's father in the segment. Spoilers for Dreamkill if you haven't seen VHS 85 already, but Gunther's father, played by James Ransome, who interestingly is also the
James Ransone. Dude. James Ransone. He died in 2025. You know, this dude? Like, I know him as the adult Eddie in It and playing Max in Black Phone. Dude, he was a great actor. Like, you know, we lost Dive Chase last month, basically. James Ransone, he died last year. Both were really great, but her... See, Dive Chase. Okay, James Ransone. James Ransone. Okay. The life and death of James Ransone. Yes, rest in peace. God rest his soul.
James Ransone was born on June 2nd, 1979 in Baltimore, Maryland. He was an actor. He was also a talented artist. He had a gallery show of his work in 2020. He also went by the name PJ Ranson. His most well-known role was probably on the HBO show called The Wire. He played a...
I've only recognized James Ransone because I saw him as the adult Eddie. And Max in Black Phone and Black Phone 2. And he became my favorite actor just by watching the second movie after the original IT movie. Didn't he pass away? Yes. He died from suicide in December 19th, 2025. Like, I heard about his trauma. Like, his trauma is disturbing, but I feel horrible for the dude, for what he's been through.
character named Ziggy. He appeared in 12 episodes starting in 2003. He was in the horror film called It, Chapter 2 in 2019. He played a wide variety of roles, and he loved independent films. He was a bass player in a metal band called Early Man for a little while. Unfortunately, at 12 years old, he was sexually abused by a teacher.
Yes. Yes, that trauma. That trauma. I feel mad at the person who abused him because James Ranson's innocent. He looks innocent, and he was such a talented actor. Jonathan, you're a Matthew said, "Stop giving me bad action." Shut up, Matthew.
Said it led him to a lifetime of shame and embarrassment. He became addicted to heroin and alcohol to drown out his pain. He became sober in 2006. After reporting the abuse much later in 2020, authorities chose not to pursue anything. He attended the School of Visual Arts to study filmmaking, but he dropped out. Some of the other films he appeared in were Ken Park, A Dirty Shame, Prom Night, Starlet, The Black Phone, and Black Phone 2, and Captive State, among many others. He once saved a neighbor of his from being sexually assaulted. He was high on drugs, but he heard a commotion, and when he saw what was happening, he grabbed a metal pipe and chased the guy away. He was also in the TV shows Treme, Love Monkey, Law and Order, Third Watch, Jericho, Generation Kill, SEAL Team, and How to Make It in America. He was married once and had 2 children. He died in December of 2025 after ending his own life by hanging. It's a shame.
Yeah, it is a very big shame. It's sad. Losing him too young. At 46 years old, he was still young.
He died in December of 2025 after ending his own life by hanging. It's a shame he couldn't find a way to go on or find the help he needed. He was 46 years old.
Rest in peace, James Ransom.
The brother character in the Black Phone movies is revealed to be the killer. Gunther guns him down during the climax of the short, ending his reign of terror. And here's the absolutely wild thing about this short. Black Phone 2 technically takes place in 1982, 4 years after the events of the original. The title of this particular VHS entry is 85, meaning that it's 3 years after the events of Black Phone 2.
I think Matthew's manipulating us, I'm not gonna lie. He's probably gonna start acting dumb again.
So technically the events of this short don't fuck with anything established in the Black Phone universe already. So you have some options if you're Scott Derrickson here. You can literally introduce Gunther into the story for the next movie, Gwen and Finney's cousin. That makes sense, they're family, that's why he would be part of this. Probably not a ghost version of James Ransone's character, however, as that would get really confusing with the whole dual character thing there.
You know, Black Phone 3, if we actually see Max, Black Phone 3 is going to be different without James Ranson. Like, James Ranson, he will be missed, but he'll never be forgotten.
The point being here is that the franchise has already introduced us to new characters who also have these weird paranormal powers. It wouldn't be so far-fetched to open up this franchise to more lost kids in limbo and more serial killers who are still finding ways to hurt people from beyond the grave. I would go so far as to say that one of the weakest things about Black Phone 2 is the whole personal connection with the...
The caption said Black Bone. Black Phone 2. Yo.
Mom. I think it's way more interesting if a serial killer from beyond the grave simply doesn't want the bodies to be uncovered. This new killer just wants his putrid sins to be preserved on Earth and fights back against Finney and Gwen for that simple reason alone. To a serial killer, that's like...
That should be a name for a parody film of the Black Phone. It should. Blair Witch trailer. Found it. We're gonna watch that after.
Smelting down their gold trophies. If they were, as the grabber...
Damn, that face is horrifying.
described in the latest film, nothing but the sins they committed on Earth, wouldn't they protect what they still have of themselves at all costs? It's a bit of pride and selfishness that these evil souls freezing over in hell would be motivated by, opposed to a slightly far-fetched familial connection. I think that VHS segment alone proves that this franchise can exist beyond its already established killer. It's totally a risk to suggest this, a total leap of faith, but wasn't Black Phone 2 already that in the first place?
Totally.
And look at
It's more like a promo, not really a trailer. My bad. It's more like a promo, not really a trailer. I think it's just started filming. Yeah.
those box office numbers we were talking about at the beginning of this video. It's paying off. People love when Scott Derrickson does the Super 8 footage thing. And hey, if you still want to get the grabber in there because Blumhouse is pushing for this guy to be an icon, you could do what the Insidious franchise does at the end of almost all of their movies.
Yeah, like if more and more people begin talking about theories of Black Phone 3, I think there might actually be a Black Phone 3. Who knows? We might get a Black Phone 3.
Lipstick Demon pops up for a little jump scare cameo. Same thing could happen with the grabber here. He could be brought back by whatever supernatural killer is hanging out with us so that he would have a helping hand. Maybe this killer understands that many hands make light work. I am down for another continuation in this franchise as long as Scott Derrickson and C. Robert Cargill are involved. Speaking of Derrickson, he recently spoke to Variety on if he would make a Black Phone 3, to which he responded, "What I can say is that my attitude towards a sequel is that there's really no justification for making a sequel unless you are genuinely attempting to make a movie that's better than the first movie you're making a sequel to. If you're going to make a third one, it needs to be better than the second one, which is better than the first one." Very few films do that. Looking back on the history of cinema, I think Sam Raimi's Evil Dead trilogy and George Romero's Night of the Living Dead trilogy are probably the only two trilogies of movies where they're all three great movies and get progressively better. What would be important to me in considering any ideas is that it's not just a retread, and that we don't feel like we're seeing, oh, now we established this new rule for the grabber, so let's just do that again. That's the only thing I couldn't do. That's why I think
I think we should just time Matthew out for 24 hours. Let's not hide him. Let's time him out for 24 hours. Yep, 24-hour timeout. There we go. There we go.
That's the only thing I couldn't do. That's why I think moving into the territory of, well, here's a brand new killer for our characters to tackle would totally work. The grabber was not created to be a dream demon, so to say. They decided to spin it that way for the sequel, and I think they made something really special, something that I think Nightmare on Elm Street fans can really bite into, really chew on. But could they...
Oh, if the grabber became a dream demon, he'd become just exactly like Freddy Krueger. He's already like Freddy Krueger because of the dream demon. Well, the dream manipulation powers and reality warping. But if someone makes the grabber a dream demon, I don't think they would make the grabber a dream demon. I think they could just refer to him as just a supernatural entity from the Ninth Circle. John, when will you do a 24-hour stream? I don't think I will do a 24-hour stream. I don't really know because I have other stuff to do.
From the ground up, create a guy who totally fits this mold, maybe even a little better than the grabber. I think with that approach and the right execution, of course, you could make a trilogy where it's arguable that each movie gets better than the last. What do you guys think about more Black Phone movies on the horizon, and what would you want from a third film in this franchise? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all again for watching. Please subscribe, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.
All right.
I know you remember the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right? Who couldn't forget that? For those who maybe haven't seen it or don't know about it, 27 years ago.
All right. My mention tabs. Someone wanted me to check my mention tabs. I'm probably gonna watch Bing Ding's video, and after that, I'm gonna head off the stream. After this video.
Group of guys from Florida, I know, it feels like not that long ago. They scared everyone with their low-budget horror film. Now, a reboot of that movie is set to be released September 2027. It's described as a new version that will reintroduce the classic to young moviegoers. The original was presented as found footage. A lot of people thought it was real. It wasn't. It's often listed as one of the scariest movies ever, which is why I have not seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, I'm a chicken. I'm really not a horror person.
I'm kind of scared of them too. I'm not a big horror movie guy, but all I remember is it was all filmed like this, like facing the guy.
Exactly, and like
and it's all shaky,
stuffy noses and lots of panic. I saw plenty of parodies of it, though. I will say, I will say that if you want to do some searching, you'll find
very
that.
first person.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna watch one more video, and that's gonna be Bing Ding's video. Then after that, I'm going to head out. Bing Ding's video. Then after, it's a nice stream.
2003.
Yo, Bing Ding manages to find one of the greatest songs. Like those songs that I already recognize. I definitely recognize them from lip syncing videos.
They're so nice, that boys. Young Hindu shouty. Emotional boys, 2001. Emotional shouty, in this bitch. Machiavelli. Bitches come and go, bro. But you know I stay. Bitches come and go, bro. But you know I stay. Get my balls licked by it so we.
This song's fire.
That shit not looking like a cocaine addict. Razor blade to your head, conflict. I'ma contradict this shit. Being on old people's houses is an inflict. 2003 shit, this ain't no splitting bill shit. I'ma peel banana skits while listening to R. Kelly's greatest hits. Yeah.
Oh, talk to you on TikTok. I think didn't I message you on TikTok, Veronica? I think I did. Let me check. Let me check. I think I already messaged you. Is that your new username? Okay. All right. I'm looking it up. Okay. It doesn't let me chat with you. What the fuck? Yo, that's so strange. All right. Don't worry, Veronica. After this, I'll definitely watch your video and then I'll head off.
Popping pills like six while someone vomits on your mosquito tits. Slitting wrist while dark evil spirits like slithering with tricks. I'm sick, acid drip makes my spitting sick and makes me start hitting chicks, knitting thick, shitting quick, fitting dick like they're smitting shit with an 8 stick. You're gay as fuck like a fish stick. Tequila shots and salt licks, getting balls in your face like a free kick. Young Lean States motherfucking free kick, bitch. Young Lean, for some more free, Young Lean, up in the club for some more free. Rotten teeth like Gargamel. Cast a spell, you keep on trying to yell. Bet your dead body stinks worse than my sweat.
He was 16 when he made this, by the way. He seems really talented. Yeah, I put a like on his video, by the way.
Well, Phoenix spells diagrams as if they were made in Excel. Fuck fat, host like Adele. Get my dick stuck inside a lamp shell. Get it out with sperm cells and hair gel. Swim in Mexico, Mademoiselle. Point a laugh while he fell. Who's laughing now that I'm explosive like Alfred Nobel? Young lean only attracts an older clientele very well.
All right. So now we're gonna watch Veronica's video. All right, spam W's in the chat. Keep going. All right. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. I like the video, by the way, Veronica. That's definitely a good edit. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, bro? How you doing? All right. Peace out. Happy 4th of July. I'm going to go relax now. When is the next stream? I don't know. All right, I guess let's watch A Dude Z's video. He sent me something. All right. I think I've seen this. I think we'll watch it next time. Yep. Spam W's. See ya.